Sorry about earlier. I forgot to update OBS, so it crashed. Anyway, hopefully it's stable now. What's gonna do? Right, finish off freaking everything else. Alright. What's the game?
Another to the freezer.
Settle down. The time's beckon.
Picked the wrong test subject. You win. The wrong test subject. Picked the wrong
There is no escape. A little loose.
An oversight on my part.
picked the wrong test subject.
I didn't log in on Friday? Shit. What the hell did I not do on Friday?
Add Ast. Thank you for Add Astra.
Oh yeah, since for instance friendship is maxed out, I can remove him. Okay, what was it? This thing. Wait, really? I ran out? No, really? Aww. Okay, the other one was filtered by character, damn it. I know that is the thing. I don't think that's enough. Slowly getting there though. Alright, and since Flint has been done, I can go to here to talk to him and then kick him out.
Your abode is both comfortable and homely, and the decor within and without is most rich in style. It exudes the fine tastes of its host. For inviting me here, you have my sincerest gratitude.
How do you like it here?
Your concern is most touching. Fret not, for I am enjoying myself. Every conceivable need is met here, a testament to the host's meticulous thoughtfulness.
You're too kind.
Hardly. I came here empty-handed, bearing not even a gift. But you treated me to dishes you prepared, and so I offered you sincere compliments in return. It's only polite. But aside from this desire, born out of mere curiosity, all my other material needs are met.
You're very welcome.
You are much too kind. If you truly wished for me to nitpick, then I suppose I might offer some critical suggestions regarding the allocation of accommodations here. If convenient, perhaps I could request for a room that is quieter and in a more secluded spot. Accustomed as I am to living alone in a cemetery for many years, a gloomy environment is in fact more comfortable for me.
Okay, what are your other options?
For inviting me here. Your concern, every conceivable need is met here, a testament to the host's meticulous thoughtfulness.
Let me know if anything is lacking.
Your home is rich in storage, fitting for an adventurer as well-traveled as yourself. I have no doubt that these nooks hold treasures aplenty. If you have a moment, I would love for us to view the spoils of your journey together. But aside from this desire, born out of mere curiosity, all my other material needs are met.
I think that's all for this part of the dialogue.
You are much too kind. If convenient, accustomed as for inviting me here.
Would you like to have a chat with me?
I certainly would. What is on your mind today?
I can't remember what I wanted to talk about.
That is well. We can discuss any matter you please. Death, freedom, meaning and solitude. Or what we shall have to eat later. And yet, perhaps I understand this state of yours. When people deliberately seek conversation with others, it is easy for their efforts to be in vain. If we wish to speak, we should not hesitate. Whatever thoughts linger in your heart, say them, and do so decisively. No matter how trivial these thoughts may seem, what matters is that they are said and heard. For instance, if you see an insect on your way out today, or if you plan to go fishing later.
Thought of something. Why do you keep your hair long, Flint?
You mean, why do I not cut it short and neat like my colleagues? Why this look, of all choices? I see. I did not expect you to take an interest in my appearance. Yes. Knowing this has helped me understand you better. Have you heard the saying, one's appearance is a reflection of their innermost thoughts and experiences? There was a time when my long, smooth hair was a symbol of my status. It was a habit for me back then. I suppose this will suffice as an answer to your question. Your abode is both comfortable and homely. For inviting me,
Okay, what are your other
I
options?
certainly would. What is up? That is well. And when people no matter how for instance, if you see an insect on your way out today, or if you plan to go fishing later.
I thought of something. Do you know something about Snezhnograd, Flint?
I recall that you intend to visit Snezhnograd in the future. It is indeed necessary to gather relevant information before your departure. Regrettably, my memories of it are hazy. But what remains tells me that it was a beautiful place. the brilliant night sky, the never-ending blizzard. It seems that nowadays it's become rather industrialized. Some Fae still live there. Perhaps they have gotten used to the biting cold and are no longer able to survive in a warm place. I wonder what Snezhnegrad looks like now.
Actually,
For inviting...
let me just check this
certainly
long
would.
hair one again.
What?
Like,
That is
there
well.
was another option.
And when people... If we... No matter how... For instance, if you see an... You mean... I see. Have you heard the saying, there was a time when... I suppose this will...
Nope, I
For
was wrong.
inviting me...
Anything you'd like to do?
I've been sleepless of late.
Is the bidding here not to your taste?
Oh, no. Please, don't misunderstand. The beds here are absolutely delightful. Far more than I require. Besides, for someone of my particular habitation arrangements, I have never lost sleep on account of the outside environment.
Then,
Lately, I've been longing for that time, long ago, when I slept alone in absolute darkness. It was a slumber without dreams, without consciousness, without joy, and without pain. It was a strange sensation, an absolute state of peace and emptiness. Perhaps it is difficult for most people to understand, but I was immersed in that slumber for a long time indeed. Compared to it, the dreamful sleep that normal humans experience every night feels almost too noisy.
I don't suppose you want
To extinguish myself again. Of course not. Thinking about my past experiences is merely a way for me to review my current judgments and position, to yearn for peace and to forsake it for a new purpose. These paths do not conflict. I hope my prattling on and on does not bore you.
I'm not bored at all.
Then all is well. The fact I can share these trivial thoughts with you is proof of our friendship. For inviting me here. Your concern with
shoot.
every conceivable need is hardly, but you treated me. But aside from this desire, you are much, if convenient. Perhaps I could request for a room that is quieter, accustomed.
Is this
Oops.
your lair? Such a... Good morning. She wakes up. Does she like to eat?
For inviting me here? I've been sleepless. Oh, no. Besides, for someone of my lately, it was a slumber. It was a strange sense. Perhaps it is difficult compared to it. To extinguish my thinking about my path, to yearn for peace. I hope my prattling on and on does not bore you.
I don't really understand.
That is fine. There is always a difference between two individuals. And to fully bridge that gap of understanding is a nigh insurmountable task. But it is precisely because we think differently that our conversations are meaningful.
Okay, what now? Draco's Tales. Okay. Oh, let me say goodbye to you first.
For inviting.
Good morning, friends.
Good morning to you too. I wish you a smooth journey ahead and the fulfillment of all that you may desire.
Okay, bye, friends. You're getting booted from the Serenity Party. Kazuma. Where? Oh, that's a bit random location. Okay, no, not really. That's where is it? Yoroi is. Really? Is Kirara voiced?
Oh, kind
She
generous
is.
Yoroi and all other tanuki. I promise I'll bring you lots of treats next time, so please let me go this once.
And here I thought you were a fast runner, little Nekomata. Yet you can't even catch a few little tanuki? Youth these days, no discipline at all.
Is it Yoroi's voice? Instead of semi-flooded? Man, I thought that was been a very long time. Like only in events or something. Kirara, what are you doing here? Having some trouble?
Oh, the hide-and-seek master has shown herself. Ask her for lessons.
Traveler, please help me reason with Yoroi. I really don't have time to play today. I've got a whole pile of deliveries left. Every time a delivery takes me through Chinju Forest, Yoroi stops me and has me play hide and seek with the little tanuki. It's fun to play with them every now and then, but when it's every single time, well, I'm on the clock. After all, it's not like I can just sit around here all day, every day, like Yoroi.
You insolent little Nekomata! I am Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove. It is a most heavy responsibility I bear. What do you mean, sit around here? Do you mean to say that I am idle?
A heavy responsibility, huh? True enough, you're pretty heavy now that you're a big ol' rock. But that's not the point. Hurry up and lift the barrier spell, or I'm gonna be late delivering my packages.
Why are young yokai all so impetuous? Did you really think I'd hinder your duties? Yobu Koban, has the package been delivered?
Yes! Left it on the table. Huh? Wait, when did you... My package.
That's a very long pause.
Still so young, little yokai. I knew who the package was for the moment you set foot in my forest. And while you wandered about, had Yobu Koban go and...
My... delivery receipt.
What's wrong? Why are you suddenly radiating such intensity?
My delivery receipt is stuck on top of the box. If they don't sign it, then the delivery isn't considered complete. And if they throw away the box, I may as well have never delivered the package at all. If this delivery was for nothing, then you're not getting any moss clean next time I'm in Chinju Forest. And once you're all overgrown, you'll just be a big dumb rock that nobody can even see.
You... Come back! Yobu Koban, after her! You absolutely positively must help her get that receipt thingy back.
Lol. I'm so sorry to hear that, Kirara. Hope your troubles don't get too troublesome. And you're just still staying here, Yokuban. Oh. Oh, oh well. Mats.
Bow your head. Another test.
Off to the free point.
These are just treasure holders.
Test subject.
Damn it.
Jean!
Hello, you two. I'm glad you got my letter. Durin's awake and waiting on the bench over there. I'm here if you need help. Just give me a shout.
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
Ooh, scene transition?
Hey, you two. I just remembered what happened right before I passed out. Thanks for holding me back. I shudder to think what might have happened if you hadn't.
Don't worry about that for now. Are you alright?
I'm fine now. It's just... a lot of people seem to have forgotten me.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to fix this. Why don't you start by telling us what happened?
It felt so strange. After I realized no one recognized me anymore, I suddenly felt like I'd completely lost contact with my body. Abyssal power lies sealed within this body I inhabit. So when I lost my connection to it, I lost control of that power too. It wasn't until I heard everyone calling my name that I was able to reconnect with my body.
You lost contact with your body? Does that mean there's something wrong with it? Sounds like we need Albedo more than ever.
I don't think the problem lies in Albedo's alchemy.
Huh. But then, why are people forgetting you? Guess that's what we need to figure out.
I think it's got something to do with that book.
That means we need Alice for sure. But it's been ages and she still hasn't been in contact. Now would be a really good time for a hint.
How could the story's budding branches even hope to reach beyond the towering walls? Leaving the castle, the witch went off in search of the tallest, grandest tree in the whole world. High up in the canopy of that tree, she sought a resting place, a refuge where the little sapling might take root. Go to that place. For it
Right?
was there that the sapling felt its first breath of wind.
Huh? Was that another clue? Does that mean the story isn't over yet?
Leaving the castle. It just occurred to me. If this story is all about my own experiences, then wouldn't what happened after I left Simulanka be part of it too?
But how could she possibly know exactly what would happen? And even if she did, how could we know when the story was complete?
Looks like we've got to go back inside the book.
Yeah. Since we can't reach Alice right now, we'll just have to get to the bottom of this ourselves. But first, we gotta figure out where this riddle wants us to go.
The tallest, grandest tree in the whole wide world. Huh. The only place that ever gave me that feeling was the one I ended up in right after leaving Simulanka. They had great coffee there, too. And so many books you'd never run out of things to
Sumeru.
read.
You mean Sumeru City?
Think about it. Our search in Mondstadt began in a library, right? Well, Sumeru City's got one of those, too. And it's absolutely huge. What do you say? Should we try looking there?
Huh. That does kind of make sense. And it's not like Paimon's got a better idea.
It's worth a shot at least.
Alright, let's just give Jean and the others a heads up first.
Well, it sounds like you've got a plan, so I won't interfere. All I ask is that you stay safe.
No, it's one of the
Rubedo
genius
won't be back for
voices.
some time, and until he is, we can't know for sure how dangerous Durin might be in his current state.
I'm so sorry about what happened before.
Believe me, I'm not blaming you, and neither is anyone else here. If anything, it's the opposite. We're all just worried about you.
Worried? About me?
Come with me. I want to show you something. As soon as they heard you were awake, they all hurried over to see how you were doing.
You all came to see me?
Aww.
A little birdie told me you're working on finishing a storybook. So maybe all those people losing their memories is just a plot twist, waiting to be resolved.
Miss Lisa, you always seem to know how to put my mind at ease. Please, everyone, don't worry about me. When I get back, I'll find a way to complete my mother's story, and the one we started, too.
But Kaya and Cleo don't say anything. Also, this doesn't auto-teleport me, but the fucking witch's homework does. I guess for the witch's homework with Mona's directions is because, well, Mona and was it Fishel's one? It's because most people might, or these newbies would not have not try or explore Sumeru to that extent yet, so they would need to leave those areas a bit. Auto teleport those areas so that they could just activate those quest lines. Go to the house of Dana, Durin. And I'm bored, let's run down Sumeru.
Whew. After the library hunt in Mondstadt, it's not as if Paimon was expecting this to be easy. But this... yeah... this is something else.
Where do we even begin?
Even the clue this time seemed kind of cryptic.
I mean, highest branch, should we climb to the top? Let's just take a look around.
Yeah. Guess the best we can do is stay on the lookout for more weird things going on. Huh?
Sorry, what was that?
A
I'm
pet
here to
guy!
return Volume 5.
According to the catalog, Volume 5 of this series is not available for loan. I can't accept the return of a book that was never checked out in the first place.
Let me put it this way. My copy is complete. Yours, on the other hand, is missing large amounts of content. So you should swap it for mine instead.
Sir, you have to understand. Managing a library is a serious business, and we have protocols in place for this kind of thing. I can't just replace an important volume in our collection based on nothing more than your word.
Hey, look what the Wandering Tom dragged in.
Wanderer.
Oh, it's you.
Well, what a surprise. No, I didn't know that was this.
What is it you're doing here?
I'm a traveling scholar, as you know. Isn't a library the most natural place for me to be?
Well, the last time we saw you was all the way in Notcry. Paimon just didn't expect to suddenly see you in Sumeru, that's all.
There were some things I needed to come back and take care of. Some documents had gone missing, so I tracked them down, restored them to their original condition. And now, I'm here to return them.
So this
And
takes place
considering what
after.
I'm planning to do next, it feels like a weight off my shoulders. What's
So
going on with
well.
you, huh? You look like a kicked puppy.
Hat guy. Ah, at least you haven't forgotten about me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Durin fills Wanderer in on recent events. Wait, this will be Nimsol
So
modifications
it's been
then.
getting worse.
Sounds like you know something we don't.
After he left Simulanka, he spent some time traveling Sumeru with me. I was working on several texts at the time, and I stumbled upon something strange. Anytime Durin of Simulanka was mentioned, before long, the record would disappear.
So is Imran
Which
Sol.
means all the remaining records on Durin are about the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine.
How did you even discover that?
If I remember correctly, Hat Guy loved the time he spent in Simulanka so much that he started writing a travel log.
That's besides the point. The fact is, you're not affected by the ley lines of this world. I'm sure you can grasp the implications of what that means.
Imran Sol, the things you've done.
His case is different from mine. It's more like the world itself refuses to accept his existence. It started with a few written records, but now, it sounds like it's spread to people who never met him or didn't know him well. At this rate, the whole world might forget him altogether.
The whole world? But that includes all my friends in Mondstadt, and even Hat Guy, too. So that's what you've been worried about all this time? Why didn't you just tell me?
There are more important questions right now, like figuring out how to fix this.
Yeah, we've been trying for a while, we just haven't got to the bottom of it yet.
That mage clearly cared a lot about her child. She left that book behind for a reason. If you want answers, isn't that the place to find them?
You think that didn't occur to us already? Problem is, we need to find the memory that unlocks the next chapter first.
Mind if I take a look?
You're offering to help us?
I just want to know what secrets this book is hiding. Besides, I've run into a bit of red tape, so I've got time.
Of course. Be my guest.
So, the memory we've been looking for was about you? All along?
Lol. Revelation bestowed by Seal.
The little dragon became companions with a stray cat with dark blue fur.
Oh,
It was
right.
a friendship born of all they had in common. He left his castle at the stray's invitation, setting out to explore the world beyond its walls. There, he grew fond of the outside world, eager to make friends and share the story of his life. Taken by the dragon's story, the stray tried to write it down. But he soon realized that no matter how he tried, it would always warp into the evil dragon's tail.
So, this is the world where this chapter takes place? Looks like we're at the top of some kind of gigantic tree.
The story just now.
This one must be about what happened to me when I first arrived in Tevat. No wonder the memory that unlocked it was about Hat Guy. Most of my memories from that period were.
Hold on. Anyone want to explain how I ended up looking like this?
Maybe you've become a character in the story too.
The way you appear here is basically how Durin sees you.
You see me as a stray cat?
A wandering Tom, to be exact. You should count yourself lucky. Of all Durin's friends, your character is by far the most memorable.
Maybe it's because I've known Hat Guy for longer, so my impression of him is more vivid than the others.
Vivid? Then how come you haven't changed one bit?
Guess that means the impression the Traveler left was so vivid, it didn't need changing.
Hello, everyone! Ready for today's adventure?
It's the storybook, Durin!
Oh. So you're not playing yourself in this one? Does that mean you have even more memorable roles to play?
This is Alice's magic we're talking about here. She's the only one who can make sense of it.
Where are we going today, kitty cat?
Whatever. Just follow me. Same as always.
Okie dokie! Can we chat along the way?
If you have something to say, just say it.
Was that seriously how the two of you communicated when you first got here?
Yep.
Anyway, how do we get ourselves out of here?
Usually, the narrator gives hints to help us figure out what to do. Speaking of which, about time we got some of those, don't you think?
The story's vines had woven themselves together into a giant tree, the boughs of which a little storyless dragon now paced, homeless among its leaves. He had to find a way to leave this place and set off in search of a home of his own. If he stayed, the world would erase him from its memory altogether.
To leave this place? But where am I supposed to go?
The little dragon felt completely lost. Just like the vines, the road ahead branched off into different directions, twisting and turning before disappearing into the mist. But as luck would have it, a prophetess waited up ahead. Perhaps she might know where each path might take him.
Is this prophetess? So this is part of the story that we don't know anymore, because this was Durin's own personal travels to Skara / Wanderer. Hang on, that's Nicole, my daughter?
Oh, you must be the little lost dragon.
It's true. My friends and I are lost.
This meeting was no accident. The prophetess was in fact the seer witch, here to present her promised gift.
The seer witch? Oh yeah! That's Mona's teacher, right? The old hag?
Insolent child. I am the seer witch, your prophetess, not some old hag.
Sorry.
Now, little lost dragon. I have come to bestow the gift I once promised. A prophecy.
A prophecy?
Hear me now. For my prophecy is this. One day, the dragon from beyond the castle shall be reborn, and none may avert its coming.
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance. And so, the little dragon was shown a path to wander.
The path shown by the wind, would that be referring to what happened back in Mondstadt?
As far as I remember, once that alchemist from Mondstadt learned about the prophecy, he chose to stand with you against the evil dragon. So, what does any of this have to do with you being forgotten?
Oh, wise witch of prophecy. Could we trouble you with another question?
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more, for her thoughts had long since returned to the starry firmament above.
Oh, just when we actually needed her.
The seer witch was my mother's friend, so the prophecy she just gave should turn out to be helpful.
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But, if all we need to do is leave this place, which path should we take?
Any ideas, Durin?
Why don't we take a look around?
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more, for her thoughts had long since returned to the starry firmament above. Looking back the way he had come, the little dragon saw a gentle glow, a warm light that reminded him of somewhere familiar. The castle his mother had built for him still stood tall as ever, and in the paradise behind its walls lingered many joys of the past. Its gates were always open for him, a haven where no tales of wicked dragons were told.
That's a path that I can choose. How do I choose it?
Looks like there's another path over here.
The secrets he sought led the stray to discover another path forward, though it was overgrown with bristling thorns.
So I have a choice of two different paths.
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it. Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead he could not tell.
Take a stroll. I won't go too far.
That's interesting.
Hey!
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt, just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right? At least we know what happens next.
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, makes a whole bunch of friends, who all just forget about him.
But you didn't forget, Hat Guy.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem. You'd still end up being forgotten.
Huh.
Maybe future chapters hold the answer. We just need to keep the story going.
I'm not against choosing this path. I just wonder what secrets it might be hiding.
Let me think about it.
Okay, so the story just wants us to choose the... Oh wait, so I can actually... Oh well. Continue down the mission. Now.
I still think you should keep going, little dragon. If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
So I can always go back and check the other path. Right?
Let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining Fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling. It was a magic of almost unshakable power that governed how people met, grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them and them alone, one whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In truth, your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide. Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so already.
That's easy then. Remove Durin's story from Imran's soul. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown the path to wander.
So, that was the secret?
Huh.
I see. I'm confused.
What does that mean?
You still don't get it? Simulanka Durin and Tevat Durin share a special kind of connection. Their fates are mirror images of one another. While they were in two separate worlds, there may have been some mutual influence, but their fates were independent. But when Simulanka Durin came to Tevat, a version of his fate already existed there. So, how can two fates exist at the same time? The answer is, they can't. The rules of this world don't allow it. You can't return a book you never checked out in the first place.
So, what's Durin supposed to do?
Those mages seem to have come up with quite the ingenious solution.
More hints, please.
I'm here to make a return.
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5 of this series ever being checked out.
Then just think of this as Volume 6. Based on what I know, the author was planning on publishing another volume anyway.
The catalog does have a slot reserved for Volume 6. So, this is it?
Sure, let's go with that. All you need to know is, I'll be the one writing this series from now on.
You...
this time?
Remember the red tape I mentioned before? Well, I just took care of it. Now, I guess you'll be off to see your alchemist friend? It should be pretty obvious by now. He has the answers you're looking for.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Rubedo, that's for sure. But didn't Jean say he'd be gone for quite a while?
I'll join you. Just let me know when it's time to go.
Hat guy?
Don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I? I'm just playing my role.
Oh, he cares about you.
Yeah. But it's not that. I just feel like you want to help, but something's holding you back.
Hello.
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even thought cutting our ties might be the only way to fix it.
Why would you think that?
He once made the whole world forget him, so he was worried that Durin might be affected by what he did.
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the answer this book has given us, I was probably overthinking it.
Make that definitely. Anyway, we're in this together now.
Just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him are his only remaining connection to this place. If that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation his unbound body might unleash? And to think I'm one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate. Can't say I saw it coming.
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as odd as humans get.
Excuse me?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you a complicated answer. And the more you ask, the more complicated it gets. Truth is, Hat Guy's just that kind of guy.
Sometimes for sure, but he isn't always like that.
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no, so we can quit it with all the back and forth.
Maybe I'll borrow something to read.
Okay, but what was the other path?
If you feel like stepping back into the story, just come find me.
So his official name is actually Hat Guy
I'm
at this
sticking
point.
around for the next few days. So, when it's time to go, you know where to find me.
Okay, let's see what the odd roach gives. If he can even be triggered now. Oh, well, I guess not. That's a damn shame. I should have gone this path then. Looks like it wasn't really did that. I believe that was the path I was taking first before going on this way. Real sheep, that is. else I need to do in the game? Oh, right. Yeah, I need to go into one random maybe extra Wonderland in the stage. I still can't believe someone put an exit 8 into this game. Like, what the hell, honestly. Okay, play the winter theme stage. Oh, because of my trap. Not good as well. Wait, so the fact that it was when I went, the moment I hit the center, there was a 0 path to go back towards the castle. Does that mean that there was actually 3 paths in that story? Shit. What do the other paths do? That pisses me off so badly right now. Ugh. Okay, how do I activate yes Wonderland? Where is the winter stage? Ice skate Wonderland still. Oh, this is what I need to do. Pick up your skates when you are ready. I'm sorry, what? Holy shit, the speed increase is a pain in the ass. I suppose we just go all the way to the bottom, huh? Where am I supposed to go? Wait, what just happened? hell is drill attack? I missed everything. You really? Like, on single directional attack. Super jump. What's everything is the highest? Sorry, not level 5 is the highest. Was that some see who tells from attack? I just realized. Well, she's the only one with the like charge attack like that I can call. Well, that's not supposed to happen, I believe. Oh, the rocks respawn. I'm sorry, what? How do I super jump? Is that it? Really? Yay, almost there. I'm sorry, how many damn it! How many stages are there? What skills? How do I grab it? Okay, so how many can 5 is the max. Let me see. That worked. Need the winter teen stage. Did it not count as the winter teen stage or? I just need the first stage. Oh wait. Yeah, I don't care about this. Hey, with that, I think I'm end my stream here for today. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I will come back and finish off the quest tomorrow, hopefully. And then after that, I can do. Actually, no, once I finish off this, I'll probably get back into Zen. Let's just finish off that last one. Yeah, that's my plan. Alright, see you next time. Bye.